Okay, well, I want to start a new series about identity, and in particular, having to do with Zionism. So we can think of Zionism itself as an identity, but we could also talk about Jewish identity, or um, I guess where I should probably start is American identity. Like, who or what am I as an American? Um, you can see that that I'm white, I'm a guy, whatever. Um, I'm not really into the whole concept of identity. I basically approach it in a very skeptical way, and I think it's entirely subjective reality. I mean, we all have identities, and we have to talk about them. But there's this unwritten rule that you get to have your identity, and I get to have mine, and it involves memory and behavior and commitment and history. But those things are all very different depending on who the observer is, who the agent is, and Um, I just don't think that we should think of identity as something very objective for people. However, when it comes to modern nationalism, and in particular today, um, the tremendous controversy that we're involved in with the state of Israel, Palestine, um, America's relationship with the Middle East, and in particular the way we talk about Jewish identity, the Jewish people, the Jewish history, anti-Semitism, right? These are really weighty topics that are full of complications, and people don't have time to sort of learn all the history and the culture and so forth. I don't have time for that, but I've nevertheless tried my best, mostly over the last couple of years, to learn about these things and to read some books. The first book I want to talk about is called "The Origin of the Jews," and it's by Stephen Weitzman. The subtitle is "The Quest for Roots in a Rootless Age." This guy is a professor at the University of Pennsylvania, and he's like the director of their program for Jewish identity, and he teaches Hebrew and Semitic languages and so forth. Um, Very uh, well-read guy, very thoughtful, and um, he's what's fascinating about him is that his book basically is saying that um, that there is an origin of the Jews, but that it's lost. We don't know what it is exactly. So you could even change the title to "The Lost Origin of the Jews."